Hello folks, Bronco Bob here with Texas Best Used Motorcycles right here in Mansfield, Texas. I'm here today to show you a 1999 Roadking. This bike was originally a police bike and it was sold by Harley-Davidson of Dallas several years ago, and it was converted to a civilian bike. We're going to sell this bike in our scratch and dent section, and scratch and dent is just a figure of speech. It's just a term. This bike doesn't necessarily have dents in it. It does have a few scratches, but basically scratch and dent means we're not going to change oil, we're not going to detail it, we're not going to put tires on it. We're selling the bike like you see it as is. If you decide you want to do some work to it, we'll be happy to give you a quote on that. But really all it needs that I can see is a front tire, and it really needs a front tire immediately. The sidewalls are cracked and very limited tread there on the front. The back tire is still in good shape. And I'm going to show you the scratches that I can find. There's a little chip right here that can be touched up. The gas tank looks like it's in good shape. Up here on the fender, there's a little scratch. The chrome looks good. And we haven't washed this bike or cleaned it. The way you see it is the way we picked it up. Just picked it up last night. But by offering it as a scratch and dent, it can be offered at quite a bit reduced price. Some people like to buy them and kind of do their own thing to it. It's only got 39,000 miles, actual miles. I'm sorry, 35,000 miles. I'm going to start it up and let you hear those Samsons. And this is a fuel injected bike. On the police bikes you have to pull the clutch in. But it's got a nice mellow tone. It does have some scratches right here you can see on the back of the saddlebag. It's got a nice luggage rack, passenger backrest, a rider backrest. It's got a really neat paint job with an eagle on the tank. And the guy that this belonged to, actually he passed away, and I bought the bike from his widow, and she said he was always out in the garage tinkering with his motorcycle, changing oil, cleaning filters. But in the last few years he didn't get to ride it very much. He became pretty sick, so the bike has been sitting. It was a little dusty. I wiped it down a little bit, but again, I'm not hiding anything. What you see is what you get. But I would put a new tire on it. I would probably say let's maybe do an oil change. The oil's a little bit dark, but not bad. And I would ride it, love it, and enjoy it. But that's all I can see that you really need to do to it. You could touch up some of the small paint chips, like the one on the fender. But the lights look good, the bezels are good. It's really a clean motorcycle. They took the police knobs off and put these buttons on, which is kind of nice. It's got a little insulated little cold bag. We'll leave that in the bike. You can put your waters, ice waters, or your beers or your Cokes. But there you have it, 1999 police Roadking converted to a civilian bike. Put a fresh Michelin on the front, change the oil, and man, you can go ride some miles. This is the first year of the twin cam motor. But again, we thank you for looking. We thank you for your time. This is Bronco Bob wishing you happy trails. Come by this Harley, you'll love it. Have a great day.